Ask yourself, and some of you are getting the answer right on the text line, top quotes of 2024. What would you immediately think to as being the top quote of historical significance, political significance, cultural significance of the past year? What might stand out to you above the rest? Well, I ask you because this was written by Newsweek, the Associated Press. I guess Yale University puts together a list of the 2024 most notable quotes, and they delve into the world of presidential politics, entertainment, and as they write, conspiracy theories, while saving room for sports, business, and protests against the war in Gaza. So before I get to what should have been number one, let's start with what Yale put as number one, as written by the Associated Press. Kansas City's own Taylor Swift takes the top spot on this year's list. Okay. What was the top quote, according to Yale, from Taylor Swift that takes number one on their top quotes of 2024? It was Taylor Swift signing her Instagram post in September where she endorsed Kamala Harris as, quote, Taylor Swift childless cat lady. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How is that the top quote of 2024? Taylor Swift endorsing a couple of losers, that's what they turned out to be, in a presidential race and not moving the needle one bit in that presidential race via this Instagram post where she called herself a childless cat lady, which, of course, was a dig at J.D. Vance from comments he made on Tucker Carlson's show from 3 years prior.
The whole quote or just the signing of it?
Just the signing of it.
That's ridiculous.
It's
not even
horrible.
A complete sentence.
It's not even a complete sentence. Well, that's true as well. But they think that the most memorable quote from 2024 is, quote, Taylor Swift childless cat lady. Clearly, it's just voted on by a bunch of Swifties.
Look that one up 10 years from now and define it.
No one's going to, yeah.
Right?
No one's going to remember Taylor Swift childless cat lady. And if someone brings it up, it's going to be like, oh, yeah, that time that Taylor Swift, once again, picked the wrong person in her life, which she has been known to do once or twice.
On a quiz show, they'll say, who said childless cat lady? Right? And then the game show will be like SpongeBob where it goes, 3 hours later.
Yes.
Jennifer Aniston? Rosie O'Donnell?
Rachel Maddow? Mark Cuban? Who said that? That's right. So that was number one on their list. Number two on their list was Joe Biden pardoning his son Hunter, which, of course, came down just a few days ago. Number three was one we actually can play audio from, and that came during the debate back in September between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris.
Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Okay, I mean, that's funny. It's memorable, but it's still not the top quote of 2024. Finally, you have to get down to number 5 on Yale's list of top quotes, which to me is by far the number one quote of 2024, and it's not even close. And it was Donald Trump standing up after he came within a quarter inch of getting killed, and who knows how different this country would look today had the worst happened on that day in July in Butler County, Pennsylvania. And he walks up to a microphone, and you can't really hear him, so the audio's not great. But he yells what? Fight! 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 As he's got blood dripping down his face. His hair's disheveled. And he was moments removed from nearly getting killed. That is an iconic moment in American history. It may be one of the top 10 most iconic moments in American history that we all saw and lived through this summer. And Yale has such Trump derangement syndrome And then the Associated Press and Newsweek and all these outlets that write about it, they have still such Trump derangement syndrome that they can't even admit that that is hands down the number one quote of this past year that will live on forever. Nobody is going to remember Taylor Swift's Instagram post where she endorsed a loser of a presidential candidate. Donald Trump's fight, fight, fight moment will be talked about, written about, documentaries done about it for centuries to come. That is iconic. That is historic. And for Yale to put that on their list at number 5, behind, they're eating the cats, they're eating the pets, that tells you all you need to know about how some people still just simply have not learned their lesson. And it's because they don't have any interest in learning their lesson. They don't want to.